No way. Yep, that's gonna be a isn't it? Let's go. Along the banks of this ancient river lies a homestead dating back to the early 1800s or late 1700s. Not totally sure. But I'm gonna walk there now. You can hear a nice hawk in the background there. And I will see you guys at the site. I'll walk over there in a sec, but that kind of thorny area is the site. There's a well over there. But yeah, it's been just a couple seconds here. My very first signal right by where I started here. And I just popped it out. Really thought this was gonna be a shotgun shell. It's like a 46 on the dot there. Just popped it out and look at this. Yes. Wow, what a good sign for the hunt. That's an ancient flat button right there. Look at that. Let's keep it going here. All right, guys, here we are. Check this well out. That is a 1700s or early 1800s well. Surrounded by dense thorns here. Tends to happen on home sites. But right there is where the home would be. And so I'm gonna wrap my way around, detect around here, and I'm gonna poke around this well a bit. Obviously probably some activity around here, see what I can reach. But yeah, this is it, we are here. And this place has not been touched since the 1800s, as far as I can tell. All right, see you guys once I find something cool here. Well's right there. Just got a signal right on the side of the well here, and it's a pretty nice one. It's a 30 something. I'll pause it for a sec. All right, so I just popped it out. Actually, I covered up the hole because I thought it was a piece of iron. I did find a little piece of iron in there. But then I scanned the hole again and I heard something. And check this out. I think it just popped out here. There it is. Yeah, that's gonna be it right there. Oh yes, let's go. That's a flat button. And what a beauty that is. Oh my gosh. Look at that, so well preserved. All right, right next to the well. There's gonna be some writing or design in there. But look how well that's preserved. Shank is not even bent at all. It's such a thin button. And this is going to be 1800s. This is gonna be an 1800s or 1700s button. All right, let's keep going. There's gotta be some coins here. The well's right there. Making my way across this little semi-detectable patch here. And I got a nice little signal. Look at that, 46 on the dot there. And I'll pause it for a second and show you guys what we got here. All right, it's in this little plug here. Let's see what this is. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. Yep, that's gonna be a nice old utensil handle, probably a spoon handle. It may have been silver plated at one point. But that's an 1800 spoon handle right there. Always take these. Yeah, there is no modern junk here. Good sign. Finished up swinging around the well here, and I'll move to another part of the old property. Well's right there. Still swinging around here. And I got a signal kind of behind this branch here. Just popped it out. Listen to that. That's a nice little signal. Gonna have to maneuver under this branch here. And okay, a little piece of lead. Interesting little shaped piece of lead there. Had some purpose. I'll take it, it's old. All right, so I am right behind the well there. You can kind of see it in the distance. That's the first time I'm seeing some rocks. I think the foundation's there. And the well is right in front there, so this would have been maybe open space. At least that's what I'm hoping, because I just got a beautiful signal here. It's a nice loopy one. Let's see what it sounds like. I move some of the snow here. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I have no idea what's happening with that signal there, but that's an interesting one. Oh, there it is. All right. That is something. Something interesting, something old too. This is old, I can tell you that. Is that gonna be a keyhole? It's gotta be part of the old house here. And this house was abandoned sometime before 1875. So everything I find out here is going to be, I believe, pre-1875. Well, I don't know what this is, but it's old. If anyone has any ideas. Cool little piece though, it's old. I'll keep swinging around here. All right, just popped this out, a very solid 30-something signal, and I recognize that right away. That is going to be a toe plate dating to the Civil War. These are pretty awesome. It's a really cool little piece of history. Civil War soldiers would nail these to the front of their boots for the hundreds of miles they would be walking throughout the duration of the war to preserve their shoes and their feet. And that is what this is. Pretty awesome. This is my third or fourth one of these. Very cool little piece of history right there. Well's right there. And right directly behind the well here. It's a low one, but I like that 24 really deep there. I think everything's going to be old here. That's an interesting signal there. Oh, it's a mason jar. There we go. That's got to be an old one. Nicely intact there. Porcelain. Genuine Boyds. Hey, I'll keep it. Collecting these now. Good little find right behind the well. Got a pretty on-brand find. It's an old hinge for a door. See where the nail would go through here. I believe this is a door hinge. Pretty sure. Here's some old door. Nice. And a classic little find, piece of a harmonica reed. Very classic find. That's an old one. Got some wind and there's some really big trees, so I won't hang out here too long. But I just popped this out. Look at this. This is a loopy high signal here, and I see it poking out there. I'm pretty sure I know what this is going to be here. Oh yeah, yep. Oh, look at that. That's an 1800s utensil handle right there. Probably a spoon handle. It's got some iron on it. It's kind of interesting. That's a nice little spoon handle. Look at that. I'll take it. That's an 1800s artifact, or 1700s. All right, so I just found that spoon handle right there. Right next to it, this must have been like some dumping from the old kitchen here, because check this out. Got another spoon here. Oh yeah, we got a design on it. Look at that. Love when they have these designs. This is an old one. That is an old messed up spoon. It's going in the spoon collection right there. And that's an 1800 spoon. Doesn't get better than that. It's copper right there. That is thin and old. Wow. I'll keep digging these kind of wonky little signals here. All kinds of kitchen stuff here. I'll probably get some more handles and stuff like that, but I'll only show it if it's interesting. But look at that. All right, right next to that beautiful little spoon there. It's a nice low signal. So let's see what we got here. I think it's a pretty safe guess that it's going to be a utensil of some kind. Oh no, that is not. What is that? Not totally sure. It's got to be, I would say it's related to the kitchen. But yeah, that's, oh wow, look at that. Cool little design going on there. Oh wow, this might actually have like a real design on it. Oh, it does. Is that silver? Maybe not silver, but look at that design on it. All right. You know, this might be a little teacup. A little toy teacup or something. Why else would it have that design and look like a teacup? Wow, this is really cool actually. This is an 1800s. I believe this is going to be an 1800s little decorative cup with a nice little design on it. Wow. Really unique, cool little find. Wow. I'm happy with that one. Look at that. That's going to clean up nice. Love when I find something new like this that I've never found before. I'll figure out what it is, clean it up a bit, and post it in the video. But that is a cool one. Might be my favorite find of the day so far. Still hoping to find some coins, and I know there are some coins out here. So I'll keep chipping away here. So it's hard to tell with the snow, but I think I just uncovered some kind of foundation here, right next to this little kitchen spill. This could have been something with the kitchen here. But you see a couple stones there, here, all along the edge, around to the edge of that tree over there, the big tree. some kind of circle here. So something going on here at the foundations. But this is a great little spot. I'll keep sweeping around here. So the kitchen spill was kind of over there, and now I'm walking around this mystery stone circle thing. Still hard to tell with all the snow here, but I am getting signals, and check this one out. Mid-50s, right on the line there. So that's a really interesting one. That is an exciting one, actually. Ooh, actually. Ooh, I got an 80 signal right over there. I'm going to dig in a second. But let's get this one first. Let's see what we got here. Oh, what's in here? There we go. Oh, and look at that. We got another 1800s spoon handle. This one might have a little design. Wow. Let me check that other signal, but good stuff. All right, check it out. 80s on the dot there. This is a very intriguing signal. It's just very shallow. Let's see what we got. Oh, no way. No way. Yep, that's gonna be a buckle, isn't it? Oh, yes, let's go. Not just an ordinary piece of copper here. That is a big old hat buckle or some kind of buckle. Look at the green coming off. Wow, let's go. That's a beauty. This could be 1700s. It is some kind of buckle frame. Nearly certain on that. Look at that. Could that be silver? Yeah, that's a hole right there. Sweet. And got a little spoon bowl to add to all the stems I got. Nice little spoon bowl. 1800s right there. Alright, it's a spoon day. Just popped open this plug here next to that spoon bowl and got a spoon handle. No way, does this have writing on it? I'm gonna be careful there. I think that might say a date. I think it says 18 something there. Wow. Well, that would be epic. That would make it one of my top spoon finds because you could actually get a date off it. Let's see. I'll clean it up more later. But oh my gosh, looking forward to seeing what that says. Alright, just got a little suspenders buckle. Looks like a later 1800s one. A nice little design on it. Very nice. Always take a nice little suspenders buckle. Check this tree out. That's an old one. Couple 100 years old, I would say. Probably back to the original site here. Alright, hopefully my camera doesn't die, but I think I just got my first coin. And I actually made my way back behind the well, the other side here. And that's kind of where I was going around, finding all that kitchen stuff. And check this out. 50 on the dot, just popped it out. And look at that. Is that a coin? Oh no, it's not a coin, it's a button. But we'll take it. Button's a button. And this is going to be an 1800s button. So I will always take it. Oh, look at that. Yep, that's been in there for a couple 100 years at least. That is an old flat button. We'll take it. Not a coin, but still an ancient relic. That's a nice little find. Alright, adding to the spoon collection, right next to this huge tree here, just popped a little spoon bowl out. Another old one, looks like pewter. Oh, and we got a little design on that, where it was soldered to the stem there. Nice little piece. Alright, this will be my last signal of the day. My camera died. Close to the kitchen foundations there. Just pop this out. And it looks like, yep, that's a button. Nice. Looks like a two-piece. Might have a design. Oh, clean it up. But That's a nice little find. It was a pretty loopy signal.